Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to proceed. I was talking about Forex mastering beginners to advanced party. And I just said that there are diverse ways you can make money from the Forex industry. Now, I'm going to be explaining them or giving you a tip before I move down my slide. All right. Now, for some of you who work 9 to 5, to be honest, you really want to make money from the Forex industry. You know this thing works. You've probably seen people who make money from the Forex industry. All right. But now, the thing is, you don't have time to be looking at charts. All right, for example, let me just take you down. This is Euro USD charts. Okay, you don't have time to be looking at all of these things and saying, okay, I enter a trade here. Okay, I put stop loss here. You know, you really will not have that time to be doing this, pressing your phone. Maybe you are at work. Some of your work will not even permit you to be pressing phone and be distracted. And you are saying, okay, you don't really have time to do all of this, or to do analysis and say, okay, the trend is this, the trend is bullish. Okay, measure your Fibonacci. You don't have that time to start doing measurement. Okay, where do I enter a trade? Draw my Fibonacci, blah, blah, blah. You don't have that time. It doesn't work for you. So what I'm here, or what we are here to tell you, is that there is not one way to make money in this Forex industry. Some of you just only know the one way, which is what I just showed you now, to be on the charts. So during the course of our training, we are going to show you opportunities that you necessarily don't have to be looking at your chart. Some of you, or you know persons, some of you, that's your fear. You see people who just say they look at the chart morning till night, looking for a trade opportunity. And I must be honest with you, these things have side effects. At a point, those persons, they may suffer from maybe eye issues. Their eyes may begin to have issues. Why? Putting your eyes on the screen 247, 7 days a week or 5 days trading week might not be the most healthy practice. And you know, if you want to do this thing on the long term, we're talking about you trading for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. You may have health implications. Some of us here, maybe you are 30 years above or you are 40. I don't know your age, but you know, we're looking at long term. Okay, we're looking at long term. You know, well, see, we are not here to tell you you're going to trade for 2 months and you stop. We're looking at the long term. You are still in this business for 10 years, 20 years. You are still making the money in 10 years, 20 years. That's the idea. Okay? So what I'm here to tell you is this. So this is not the only way by looking at the chart, pressing buy and sell. This is not the only way you can make money from the Forex industry. All right? So I'm going to pause there for a while. Okay? But I just want to give you an overrun. If for those persons who say, I really want to learn how this thing works. I like looking at the chart. I want to understand the candles and all. Fine. All right. In this our training, okay, we're going to be introducing you. We're going to teach you what you can trade in the Forex market. There are a number of, my God, we have too many assets to trade. You see what I just showed you here now. This is Euro USD. All right. If I click on this icon, let me cancel Euro USD. There are too many. You can see. Oh, you can trade stock, you can trade funds, you can trade futures, you can trade Forex, you can trade crypto, you can trade indices, you can trade bonds, even direct economy. But though not all brokers offer this, but you can trade anything. You can make money from literally any market. You can see thousands of assets. See them. See, so what I'm trying to say is, there are too many ways to make money in this Forex industry. Too many ways, too many things you can do to make money. All right, just stay with me on this call. All right, you are going to find out that after we end this training, you will know which one you belong. You can just tell yourself, okay, I think I know where I belong. With my kind of personality, this is where I belong. Okay, let me admit someone. A minute, please. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to get your name. Just a minute, guys. You're welcome, Joshua. All right, Joshua is the name. Okay, so I was trying to talk about Joshua came late. We'll try and do summary, but I just have to move on. Okay, so I'm trying to say that after we have ended the class today, Monday, Tuesday, down to Thursday, you will know and say, okay, I think this is the path I'm going to choose for myself without stress. You just choose what works for you. That's what we want to bring to you. All right, so now we're going to also teach, for those who want to focus on their area, we're going to teach you who can participate. Anybody can participate. I guess we are all 18 years above. Anybody can participate in the forex market. It's not only banks that trade. It's not only hedge funds that can trade. All right? It's not even when you have 5 million naira or 1 million naira. Before, of course, you need to have huge capital to trade. I mean, in terms of millions. That's the only amount you need to have. But right now, we have brokers. Our broker that's partnering with us, they are flexible, okay? So there are a lot of opportunities you are going to learn from all of this, okay? We're going to teach you about people, how to calculate stop loss, how to calculate how much you are going to lose. If you are risking money on a trade, you will know that, okay, if this trade goes against me, I'm going to lose $100. But if I win this trade, I'm going to win so and so amount, okay? So you are going to know all of that. It's not just about pressing buy and sell. You are going to be able to know, okay, this is how much I'm willing to risk in my account. All of those stuff, okay? Then there is this site called Forex Factory, which is something that is also every trader, this is their tool. Today is Monday. As you can see, there is no high impact news for today. Okay, there was for JPY pair. All right, for those people who trade JPY pair, all right, there was a negative, not a negative, there was a red folder. Okay, but you see, all of these fundamentals, these are news, fundamental news, while you are trading. So you just know how best to know when to exit, or if you like trading the news, however you want to do it, okay? You can just read the data, the previous, the forecast, the actual, just to give you a head, like an edge with your technical analysis, okay? So we're going to teach you all of that. And then your trading platform, we have MT4, MT5. This I just showed you, this is TradingView, all right? TradingView helps, in fact, it's very good for analysis. If you have a laptop, a system, it can really help you. All these tools can help you. You see how wide it is? It can help you with analysis, all right? You see how I just showed you this, easy to calculate your stop loss, profit, and all of this. You see? It can be a very useful tool for you. Then we have brokers. Brokers are people who allow you to execute your contract, So our platform we are using is Trading Pro. We're going to show you a lot of opportunities you can get with the broker we are going to show you. I mean, you don't want to miss out from this opportunity. So let's proceed first. All right. So amongst what we're going to be teaching is market structure. To be able to know, okay, when should I enter a trade? How should I enter a trade? Some of you may already know how to trade. Even if you already know how to trade, see, in this market, nobody knows it all. There is nobody that can tell you that I can tell you exactly where the market. See, you don't own the market. You and I, we do not own the market. We don't run the markets. We don't push the market buy and sell. No. We enter the train. We are able to predict from data back to be able to look at this is the next possible move. Nobody can if you are, because I see a lot of people go on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, and that's what's causing the issue for you. Somebody will tell you 100% win rate. I don't lose trade. Enter so and so lot, 100 lots, and you are following him. In case you don't know, I know this is not part of the training, but I have to tell you guys the truth. As we speak, there are a lot of people who can manipulate the back end of MT4s. So they can manipulate trading results, and you would think they are making profit. They are not. All right? A lot of brokers are not real. They can look for influencers and make deals with them, and they can fake profits. So you will be on your screen, browsing through social media, and you are seeing somebody making $100,000 every single day. $200,000 every single day on MT4. And you are wondering, you are giving yourself a headache. When am I going to make such amounts? All right. And then you pay for courses, pay for programs, pay for different things, and you are not getting the same results. And then you want to give up on Forex. That's because you have fed yourself with the wrong information. Okay. So we are here to liberate all of that. Okay. So these are just what we're going to teach you. All right. And then risk management. This is very important. Remember, I told you, you are in this for the long term. You are not just going to trade. See, you are not just trading for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. You want to be still trading for the next 10 years, next 20 years. You want to be a professional. I mean, you want to have advanced your portfolio by then. You want it to be that in the next 10 years, even if you started with $200 or $1,000, by the next 20, your portfolio should have grown. I don't know, let's say times 100 in the next 20 years. By then, you understand, your portfolio should be so huge. So you are thinking long term too while you are trading. All right? That's the psychology. That's the idea. All right. That's all about the presentation. Okay. So I just showed you all of this. Okay. So before I allow my boss to come in, I just want to, while I'm using this slide here, I just want to, yes, let me stay on this slide here. I just want to use this slide to spread out the various means I was going to talk about how you can make money diverse way in the forex market. Then I'm going to allow my boss to come in and chip in on those particular ones. Number one is trading itself. Trading itself, which I just showed you that you can actually learn how to say, okay, the market is upward or the market is uptrend. Okay. Up, higher, low. Okay, I'm going to enter a sell here, a buy here. Fine, you can learn all of that. Where you make mistake, okay, fine, you learn from your mistake. But some people don't. You may not have that time to learn. All right, because of your busy nature of your work. Some of you work in a bar. I don't know what you work in. Okay, but other than that, if you don't have that time to learn the charts, you can actually see. Let me explain this to you. We have professionals. We are professionals. We are professionals. We are partnered with brokers. All right. Now we have our professionals who, because they trade normal to make their money, they are very good. They've been in for a good number of times, or years rather, and they made a lot of money. You can actually copy their trade. So you may not even know how to trade at all. Like you have zero knowledge about trading, or even you can even be learning on the side. Say, okay, let me be learning how to trade small. All right. But you can be copying a professional's trade. You see the idea? So in other words, when he makes a trade, your account will copy his trade. You are not the one placing buy and sell. You are just copying his trade. So that one, you are not even pressing your phone. So long as you have copied your trade to his account with your own capital, sure you understand now, with your own capital. So let's say you have $1,000 in your trading account. He has whatever amount he has in his own account. And you have said, okay, I like this guy. Let me follow him. His win rate is 80%. Okay, let me copy this guy's trade. You copy trade to him. Once he makes profits, you make profits. If he makes a loss, you make a loss. But because his win rate is always high, he will always come out profitable. You will still be on the winning run. This one now, you are not looking at charts. Your own is just to check, maybe at the beginning of the month, okay, I want to copy this guy's trade. Maybe on the 15th, as the case may be, or once in a week, if you like, depending on your kind of person, when you have chance, you check your account. You have made $100 or $10 or $20. You want to withdraw it. Maybe you need to go and buy chicken and chips, or Christmas is coming, you want to go and buy shoe. You withdraw your $20. You go and buy your shoe. And you can tell yourself, this money came from Forex. You go and buy your shoe. You keep the $1,000 is still there again. It's still making money. When you check your phone again, I've made $5. You withdraw $5. You go and buy meat and use to cook your food. So you see, it's a very simple way to make money as well, without you even trading now. Okay, so you see. So another way you can still make money from the Forex industry, if you feel maybe that one, I don't know, but for me, I buy into that. But if you feel, okay, I don't want to do copy trading anyhow, we have a bot that can trade our system. Now, the thing about bots that I can tell you is that bots, when we call bots, we call them robots, okay? They are executors. We human beings, we can delay. And you see, there's one thing I know about Forex. Your entry and your exit matters a lot in Forex trading. All of us, we can be in the same trade, but our entries can make a lot of difference. And our exit can make a lot of difference. I can enter a trade by 2 o'clock and you are entering the trade by 2:05. That 5 minutes gap can mean a whole lot. You understand? So that's why when some of us who followed Signal, maybe some of us, you have joined different Signal groups. Even in those Signal groups, you are still not making money. Because you see, sometimes those signals, the time lapse, sometimes there may be time lapse. And that time lapse before you execute your trade, it can mean a whole lot of difference. But for a bot, once it needs to execute, it executes sharply. Okay, I think someone is on the waiting room. Please give me a minute. Let me admit someone. Okay. You're welcome, Kennedy. So that's for a bot. And we are going to, I'll check through my system. We're going to share some of the bot results with you. You're going to see the win rates and the pass and the profit and the loss. I'm not saying the board does not make losses, so, but if you yourself check the data, you will realize that the losses compared to the wins is a profitable robot. And again, there is one other way to make money that people may not have. I don't know if some of you may have heard of this, but I'm going to share it. You might have heard of it. There's something called prop firm. Now, some of you don't have enough, like, everybody, our ideology of capital is different. Somebody may have $1,000, and that's not let me attend to a message. Yeah, the person is in. Everyone is in. He's joining. The person, I think it's his network. He's joining. He says joining. That should be the person's network, I think. All right, so I'll just proceed. So, yes. So, many of us may have $1,000. Now, you see one thing about, I must be honest with you, Forex, the reason why you overtrade is because of your capital. Some of you want to use $50 to make $1 million in a month. Why are you putting yourself under undue pressure? That's the reason why I think some of us, we overtrade. Because now, so what's $50? Some of you want to use $10. What's $50 is not even big. Some of you want to use $10 to make $1,000 in a day's trade. How is that possible? How is that possible? So do you see that you are putting yourself under undue and unnecessary pressure? So this is the idea. Prop firms, with prop firms, you can pay. Let me give an example of $100,000 account. You can actually buy a $100,000 account. I think with about $500. I'm not so sure of the amount now, but I think I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with $500, I think yes, you can actually buy a $100,000 account. Now, CEO, just imagine. With $500 that you have, if you put that in your trading account, watch, just listen. If you put that, let me see if this guy is still having a challenge. Okay, I think it's his network. If you put $500 into your account, now, let me see. Yeah, I'm running up soon. If you put that in your account and you make 10% of $500 per month, that's about $50. But imagine you have a $100,000 account and you are able to make 10% of that per month. That's $1,000. So do you see the maths? So, and some of you that have heard about prop firms, passing prop firm is not an easy thing. It's not easy. You have to pass phase 1 and phase 2, and they will give you 8%. You have to make 8% in phase 1 and make 6%, some people 5% in phase 2. So if you check the statistics, a lot of people breach their accounts. Why? It's almost impossible to pass prop firm because the target is huge. But thankfully, we have that. We can help you do that. We offer that service. We've passed $400,000, I think TFT, FTMO accounts of recent. And we have all of these proofs. You can check our social media handle. We have proofs of all of this. So imagine you have a $400,000 account and you're not even trading every day. All you want to just do is maybe, hey God, just make, let's say 10%. That's $4,000. I mean, yeah, sorry, $40,000. Okay, let's say 10% is too much. 1% of $400,000. That's $4,000 in a month. If you are in Nigeria, that's about 4 million naira. At least if you are not reckless with spending, you can definitely do well with 4 million naira per month. At least, if you are not reckless with spending. Now do that for the course of 12 months. Do you see how you can grow by just following due process? So I'll round up now, and I'm going to let my boss come in and speak. Thank you for listening. Just give me a minute. The next voice you shall be hearing shall be that of him. So I'm going to make you the host now, sir. So,
that's fine.
Okay. So you can speak. Go ahead, sir. Over to you.
Very well, thank you. Gregor, you've done well, and I really appreciate your person. Once again, I want to welcome every one of us, Mr. Benjamin, Mr. Festus. It is a real privilege to be your host tonight, and I adore the sacrifice that you have made. You know, despite the rain, the condition, the network, and all that, you are here. And I want to even congratulate you ahead because after tonight, you will, appreciate the opportunity given to us by God to uh, meet with each other. Uh, he made mention of so many things in his presentation. One thing that stands out, and I want you to keep that, is that after this period of the training, you cannot remain the same after this period. Even if you do not connect immediately, the volume of information that will be put before you will drastically shift your mindset. And once your mindset is changed, be sure that everything about you will start altering or start moving. So hello.
We can hear you now, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, fine. Okay, so it is about us advancing financially. Let me quickly do a rundown. There is a lot of things I would have loved to bring to our knowledge, but let me quickly say one or two things about myself. I have been around for a while. I have traded in a prop firm account, or in a prop firm, rather, not account, a prop firm. And that revealed to me what is being used by the hedge funds and the banks in trading the market several years ago. That was before 2008. And you can go and Google quantum effects, okay? And they were doing very well, okay? I traded with them for about 8 months or thereabout. And that was a fantastic opportunity for me to have an understanding. In every industry, there is a secret. In every industry, there is a secret. We can be in the same business, but the tool that I am using to have an edge, if you don't have that tool, you might as well struggle in that business. In every trade, there is a secret. And so that brought me to the knowledge of what is required to thrive in this industry. Okay. And so, number one that you must know is that you must have an edge. No matter who you are, if you are trading in the financial market, you must have a trading edge. You must create a trading weapon that you use regularly to your advantage. A lot of people focus on making profit without looking at what is required to make that profit. And because we have gone into so many ups and downs without tools, we've seen people suffer, because they are insufficiently furnished with information. And so you see them go up today, tomorrow they are down. Okay? So, and if you go on the internet, you will find out that there are a whole lot of topic, a whole lot of concentration on strategy. A whole lot of concentration on strategy. Everybody is looking for strategy. But do you know that strategy is about 10% of what you need to be able to thrive in this industry? I can tell you for free that strategy is just what? 10% of what is required. He made mention of the other thing, which is risk management. Risk management takes about 25%. of what is required. No matter how good your strategy is, if you don't have good risk management, you eventually will burn out. You eventually will not be able to last long. And the last part, which a lot of people overlook, is your psychology. Your trading psychology can hinder you from moving forward. And that takes over 65% of what is required. You see, if you go on the internet, and that is why you will see they say only 1% or only 2% or only 5% of traders that are making money. Why? Because most people concentrate on what is least important and then leaving out what is most important. Trading psychology, your mindset, all right, is a major, major, major part of what it's required for you to be successful in the market. And so that is why we have brought these things to you. From today, tomorrow, we will start the training proper. There are simple strategies that we want to bring to your knowledge that you can use to trade by yourself. And as we guide you and lead you by the hand, it becomes easier for you to see how we see things and how we became profitable in this industry. Because if we leave you only to this strategy, you might as well go back to your old result. All right. So what we want to do is not just giving you the strategy, but to also empower you by guiding you, mentoring you, leading you. All right. So you see us trade the same strategy that we are given to you, or we have given to you. And so you now know how to use it. You cannot be angry with your wife, and then the next thing is sit before your system, you want to trade. You don't understand what trading is. All right. You cannot sit down on your system and then you watch and you see, I'm not sure of this thing. I say, no, I must make money today. All right. Because you have set a target, you must make a certain amount today, and you want to force a trade, you will miss it. All right. And so we're going to lead you through on the path of how to be successful in trading. And then I need to point out this. The trading edge now, we have also configured into a robot, into an EA that you can take advantage of. In other words, you might not necessarily sit down to trade by yourself, but allow the bot or the robot now to trade on your behalf. This we have made available to everyone without any upfront charges. This we have made available for everyone that is interested without any financial commitment to us on their side. All that is required is that they register with our prescribed broker, fund their account, and then the robot can now be connected to their account. By so doing, they take advantage of this robot. We only share profit. Nothing connects us with the capital. If the profit is shared 80-20, in other words, you get 80% while we keep 20%. Only the profit. And may I tell you that with only $250 in your account, in 5 years, you will have more than $1 million in your account by the reason of compounding. Go do your maths. The projection of our board is to make 25% on a monthly basis. Sometimes it doesn't get to that. Sometimes it goes beyond that. If you do a calculation of 15% on monthly basis of $250, in 5 years, you have over $1 million in your account. That is the power that we are bringing to you. If you can take advantage of it now, we all know how much a dollar is right now, and we know the impact it can make when you are availed of, let's say, for instance, $2,000 or $3,000 on a monthly basis. Fergus made mention of us trading profit. The same strategy now, we can use it to trade your prop firm account on your behalf. And at the end of the day, you can start earning that money that you thought was impossible. I'm trying to rush it because I don't want us to waste much time. I don't want us to spend more than an hour in this presentation. So a lot of experience that we are bringing in for everyone. All right. So if this bot and the strategy is employed on your account, whether your personal account or on your prop firm account, the truth is you will greatly advance financially. Okay. Like he mentioned, $400,000 account that was just passed is a huge success. All right. This bot reduce your exposure. The risk is minimal, and then the profit is considerate. What we are looking out for is consistency. Okay. And so when you employ the use of this bot by moving in the direction that we are all moving, all right, looking at long term, there is no way the economic problem of Nigeria will become an issue for you and your household. So it is a privilege, like I said, for us to be the ones, to be leading you on this path at this moment. All right. And that is why we want to do it with all of our heart, as many that are willing to come with us. May I quickly say this? This bot has been in existence. In fact, it was God that brought the person that did this bot for us. Since before 2008, this bot has been in existence, going through all manner of updating. And may I tell you that it's just some few months ago that we got it reactivated again, because we do have updating in MT4 and MT5. Okay, so during the time of the updating, we had issues, okay, with the EA not being able to pick trades because of the new update. But thank God, because after we went back, they were able to work on it for us. The person worked on it. Of course, even he himself was tired, to say that this thing should have, started working. Okay. So when he gave it to me back and this thing is not picking trades, I, by the leading of the Holy Spirit, changed something, okay, completely. And immediately the thing started working. Okay, so that's why I'm saying it is not us, it is just a privilege, divine orchestration of heaven. And that is why we all must maximize the moment. Okay, so number two that you must understand is that get rich quick mindset must be taken away. That thing that wants you to be a billionaire tomorrow is a stealer of your glory, is the one that is sabotaging your effort. There is time that you need to sacrifice, either in learning and even in your investment. You cannot put in 1,000. Of course, I mean, there is a guy that started with $1,000 January of this year. As our last month, we are in November. In October, his account is already $13,000. He started with $1,000. His account is already $13,000. How did it happen? What he was doing is that because when you bring people to us, you also take part of our 20% that we get. So we'll give you 5%. So every money he was getting, he was returning it back into his account, in addition with the profit that is being generated in his account. And so between that January and last month, he has accumulated $13,000 in his account. It can only be somebody who is wise, who understands the power of compounding, that will leave his money in the account, knowing that that money would bear more money for him. All right. So there's nothing stopping you to want to make withdrawals. There's nothing stopping you to want to make use of your money. But if your purpose is to come out wealthy, then you must understand that time is a factor. So you must what? Aim for consistency, not perfection. You have to think long term and not short term. You have to take calculated risks, all right? And then not stupid one, of course. Even if it is this one strategy that we have given you, that you focus on mastering, I am telling you that there is no way you can remain the same, even in the shortest period of time. So if you want to be among the top 1%, stop thinking like the other 99%. Believe in yourself, all right? Believe in this opportunity. This that we have brought to you is just for a while. I am telling you the truth. This that you have heard today, this period is a period that we want to train as many people that will make themselves available, as many people who wants to be part of the bot. You can also take advantage. Let me quickly add this. All that is required for you to take advantage of this bot is just $250 in your account. You are not giving it to anybody. It is just in your account. And then you can take that. You are not paying for the bot. The only thing is that at the end of every month, 20% of the profit that was generated will be given to us, while you keep 80%. All right. So I don't want to drag us for too long. There are a whole lot of people, a whole lot of issues about trading that we cannot exhaust here. During the training, we'll find out, the importance of using stop loss and all that, the fear of losing, all manner of things that are affecting our psychology, which is behind why people were losing money. Some people will make money in the morning, and then in the evening they will lose it. Some will make money at the beginning of the week. Before the end of the week, they will lose it and even lose their capital. It's just about your mindset. All right. Trading too much. They call it over trading. Okay. So I would want us to. Okay. Somebody said he's at work. He will join us tomorrow. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Just make our time to take advantage of this opportunity. All right. So I would leave out time. We have almost exhausted an hour. I'll leave out time for questions. Okay. I'll leave out time for questions. Briefly, in the next, for another 10, 15 minutes, if you have any question, you can type it, and then I will be able to answer it from here. Thank you so much for making our time to be part of this presentation. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Please, if you have questions, you can drop in. What I want to do is I want to share. I know we all came from different groups, but I just want to share this direct group link for Stambots. Is that okay to share, sir?
Go ahead, please.
All right. So please, you can just join this group. Of course, you may not have questions tonight. If you have questions later today, excuse me, this should be to all. All right. If you have questions later today, please, I hope we can all see the link I just shared. So if you have questions, of course, you may not be able to wrap your head around the question to share tonight, but soak it in. Just be very sure and confident that you are ending this year differently. That's just, you see, you need to have the mindset. All right. I don't know if you've prayed this year from January for a change, but changes come like this. It's information. You just need one right information. That's just the truth. You don't need 10 years. Honestly, I personally do not believe you have to struggle for many years to get it in Forex, okay? You just need the right information. So you can shorten your journey yourself. Just know what works for you, okay? Is it copy trading? You want to pass prop firm? You see, there are divers who will just explain, all right? So please join the group chat. You can be asking 1 or 2 questions and you'll be getting almost instantaneous answers, okay? So maybe you want to rest for tonight after today's work. Just be sure to join the group, all right? Then you can always just share your questions, share your concern, whatsoever inquiries you need, and please share the Zoom link with your friends. Please, there's nothing like growing with your friends, all right? Ensure you grow with your friends. Don't just be alone, okay? Don't say, I want to make all the money myself. Involve your friends. Say, guy, let's join this training. Let's learn together. 2 of you can even combine money together. See, there are many ways to raise capital. You don't have to put all the load on yourself. Where will I get money? Fine. Meet 5 of your friends. Guys, see something new. Let's join this. It brings 50, bring 50, bring 50. You people do it. See, that's how you start business with your friends. All of you start small and then you grow. So there are many ways to raise capital. You don't have to think you will only be the person. It has to be on you. How do I not get capital? Oh, he said $250. How do I raise it? You see, I don't have money. No. All right. There are many ways around it. Okay. So you can do it that way.
And in case you're wondering, what's the name of the broker that we're talking about? It's Trading Pro. You can go straight to www.tradingpro.com. They are well regulated. They are regulated in Europe. They are regulated in Africa. I mean, I'm talking about South Africa, who is very strict as regards regulation. Okay. In case. Yes. Yes. All right. So that is that. Like he said, you can do it with your friends. You can do it with your colleagues. You can learn together, grow together, become better together. In fact, by referring people, you can make a lot of money. I know people who, apart from the fact that they have their account, they also earn a lot of money by referring people. All right, by bringing people to us. You share part of our 20%. We give you 5% out of the 20%. And when you have 10 or 15 or 20 people that you have referred, be sure that for 5% every month is not going to be any small money. Okay, just like as I said earlier, with $250, 15% monthly return in 5 years, you have about you become a millionaire in dollars. $1.188. All right. And it's just about commitment. If you can see it, you can seize it. It's just there for all of us. We are already on the path and we are opening it up for as many that are willing to join the boat. All right, Fergo, you can take it away from here.
All right. Thank you all so much. Benjamin, thank you. Aye Besu, thank you for joining in. All right, please try to join the group tonight. Check out the broker. You can see a lot of activities. They have global awards and global recognition. So this will be a wrap for me, from my boss. Thank you all for joining in. Tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. Do join in for a wonderful section. Invite your friends, your colleagues. And please do have a wonderful night rest. Don't think about money. This is a solution right in your doorstep. All right. Thank you so much for joining in. Do have a wonderful night rest. I'll be ending the call now. Thank you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.